visit somebody right on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, this is Sunday, and so baby Crone work schedule is crazy. So Sunday we'll be back because of the Braxtons. And we figured we didn't want to do it Saturday.
Right.
We definitely wasn't doing it Friday night because we already had recorded earlier. So I think doing it on Sundays for the next several weeks to be on, we'll be recording on Sundays. So that means we will put up a regular video like we would do every other day. The only thing is we won't be putting up the 1 minute. We'll keep that on schedule.
Yes.
But for right now, we're going to be treating Sunday like it is the first of the week. So we're going to be treating it as such with that series,
Braxton.
the Braxtons. Right. You will knock them all out, but the other ones don't come on until later tonight.
Yep, that is true.
Okay, so what we're going to talk about the Braxton?
Well, first off, we wanted to talk about Tawanda and her husband Sean getting a new haircut, looking like their cousin / producer of the show, OG. We'll put a picture up right here. How did you feel about it? He looked good. It kind of looked weird on him, actually.
Well, I don't know him enough to say what looked weird, what don't look weird. All I know, he looked good. And from my position where I'm sitting, if my boyfriend my fiance came to me with a head full of hair, I would feel away. Because I'm feeling like I'm bald and you okay with my bald. But when now you went and got hair, what you saying? That's how I would feel. Now, like I said, because she had a reaction.
She did. She definitely did.
She did say, I like it, but I guess
get used to it.
I gotta get used to it. When I've seen you with hair, I haven't seen you with hair in so long, in 20 years, and when we rekindle, you ain't have hair. So, and I'm bald and you making me feel good. Why you want to go back and get hair? I fell in love with the bald head.
It was kind of odd that he did that, but hey.
But looking at it from her point of view, I could be adding more into it, but I definitely feel as though my way of looking at it should be considered.
Yep, that makes sense.
Because I would feel a way. I'm wearing my bald. It took me a long time to get here. I'm with another bald head person.
Yeah.
Just before we get married, you're going to go and get a whole head of hair?
Yeah.
What are you saying to me?
A whole lot's happening around her wedding day. That's all I got to say.
And not only that, so I'm going to be bald and you're going to have hair.
Yeah.
This was a lot for her to go through. So, no, I feel a way about that.
A momentous
but
day.
I feel a way, and I feel as though she was like heartbroken. Like, I thought we was going to be the bald couple. I didn't know you would miss your hair. Well, he missed it. And fortunately and unfortunately, men do miss their hair. I found that out. Men miss their hair just like women miss theirs. They miss it. And just like women can go and get wigs put on, why can't men do it?
Exactly. Why
can't they? It makes them look so much younger. So what's so wrong with that? So if that's the way he want to be, fine. But I would have to go and get a piece put on and do the same. And let him feel what he's feeling.
Okay.
Let him, I would have to go do it. I would get something really nice, just like he really wanted her to like it. Like he really wanted, like I really want to wear this. I really want to sport this. But he knew she ain't feeling this. She ain't feeling this,
She said it herself. She thought she was greeted by a stranger. She was like, I didn't know who he was.
But at the end, he pressed her.
He did. He really did.
I just want to know, do you like it? Okay, forget about everything else.
Yep, that's true.
Do you? Because she wouldn't even respond.
No, she wouldn't answer it directly.
And so he just stopped her in front of the camera as to say, do you like it? And she says, yes,
She did say yes.
I like it. Something to the fact, yes, it's handsome. I like it. Because I was like, it's no way she could say she don't like that.
Exactly.
It was just no way. It looks good. And if any man want to go and put their hair on, fine. The first person I know that was doing stuff like that was Steve Harvey. And people found out that it was a wig. I thought it was his hair. Those people that do that job, they do marvelous jobs. Those barbers, man, I wish I could be a barber today. I was a hairstylist. I wanted to be a barber, but they're not doing the stuff they're doing today. So, oh my God, I would be, if I could be a barber, I would be a barber right now. I would go to school, and I don't even need to get that many because I already have my other hours. So I would just go back to school, get what I get to get my barber license.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would.
It's crazy that you have to have a separate license to do men's hair, but I get it.
Because you're dealing with men, and you're dealing with shortcuts and razors, and you got a short shave with a razor. One of the things that you have to do in barbering school, you got to know how to use a straight edge razor. So yeah, it's a lot of things. I mean, it's a lot. You got to know how to color hair, facial hair. They do a lot of cutting. They deal with, so yeah, it's a lot. Doesn't seem like it though.
No, it doesn't.
They have to know the different clippers, how to use them, all that trimmers. It's I beauty school, and I wanted to, and I wanted to go, but I just never made the time. Money was more important. That's a business. You don't work, you don't eat. That's really a business. You don't work, you don't eat. Like if you out sick, you ain't gonna make no money. So that's a business that if you don't work, you don't eat, literally. Yep. It ain't like you got sick days. You on your own. Yes. That's the only negative about it.
That is true when you think about it that way. I didn't think about it until you said something.
What?
About how the fact that you don't get paid if you don't work. I'm like,
you don't work, you don't eat. You just don't. That's your money. That's your money working. And you have to, I don't understand how anyone could be a hairstylist or a cosmetologist or a barber and hate what they do.
I know that's right.
It's
too fun of
it's just such a fun job. You meet so many people, the tips, the love, you feel like a hero. You're personal with these people. You like a therapist. You can save people's lives. It's you know so much about them. Yes. It's just such a rewarding job. And when they get up, and you have some people, when they really love something, they just go and pull all at it. You, the stylist, like, oh no, but that's how they showing they love it. They don't even mean to pull it. They just pulling it and fixing it, and they love it. Or some people just in that moment when they get up. And I'm saying all that to say, to bring us back. Yes. Can you imagine what her fiance felt when he saw his face?
Yep.
He had a moment. Mm-hmm. And the barber that did that.
Yes.
He showed it to the world.
He did.
And he needed his fiance to be honest with him. Like, okay, I get it. You shocked and all that. Mm-hmm. I look like I was 20 years ago. I get it. But do you like it on me though? Yeah. Do you really like it? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do. But do you like it? Now, if she would have said, I don't like it, his heart would have been broken.
That is true.
And she said the truth because it did look good on him.
It did.
And for her to say otherwise, she would have been a liar. Mm-hmm. And that would have been a problem they had in her marriage. But she said, I'm going to go back and look at it. But I think she said, it looks good. You look handsome.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
and that let me know she's an honest person as far as I'm concerned.
Yes. Speaking of which, so this episode was really about, towards the end, the sisters got together to finally have their discussion. Yeah, we still got to wait another episode for that. However, this episode was mostly about 2 to 3 things. Yeah.
Isn't this the episode 2 where the mother went into the hospital?
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, the mother goes and she doesn't tell them anything because she thinking I got to go get a stress test. She didn't know. But when she went to get the test, she's right. She went to do one thing, but what happened when they found out she had a blockage, she had to be operated on immediately.
So that's what happened.
So she must have signed papers, and they said if we find anything and we got to go in, because they make you sign papers, is there anyone you want us to call? Do you want us just to go in? She can say she's coherent. She probably say, if anything, y'all just go ahead on and take care of it.
Okay.
You can do stuff like that because the hospital will protect themselves.
That's true.
So obviously they got in contact because they found out when they seen the mother, they had her looking like a corpse. She had on the red lipstick and the wig. I was like, oh my God. Little did I know that Tamar did that. Rushed to the hospital and tell her that she's famous with a famous family, which is true. Mm-hmm. And you're on TV. That was good the way she broke it. Mm-hmm. But when Tamar was naming things to eat, and she said ice cream. And she said that'll make my diabetes go up. I was just done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will make
I like
my
Miss
diabetes.
Evelyn. She's funny.
She's funny. And you know what? I do see she looks great, but she is definitely getting older.
That is true.
I could see her Father Time weighing on Evelyn. She looks great.
She do.
And it could just be her health because she is a diabetic, poor thing. And but she's supposed to be writing a book. She looks good. I take nothing away, but I could just see her aging. Like she's looking, she's looking, she's looking old.
Right. And that too. That this was the second time that she had to have blockages removed in her heart. So it's just sad to hear that Miss Evelyn needs to have heart problems.
Yeah. And I could see if anything happened to the mother, I just think that they would just fall completely apart. Mm-hmm. But speaking of Tracy, is that her name? Tracy or Tracy?
Trina?
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy. Yes.
One of the things that I remember about Tracy, when Tracy was there, the father was a part of the show.
Oh, okay.
Now that there is no Tracy, you don't hear anything about their dad.
No, not at all.
And I just want to know how Mr. Braxton is doing.
That's true.
Because thinking about Miss Evelyn, think about how the dad, I would like to know that.
Was he on camera? Because we did see them film inside Miss E's house, but I'm not sure.
They're not together.
Oh, okay.
He married to another woman.
Oh, okay.
That's what broke the family up, really.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a cheater, pumpkin eater. Fell in love and left his home.
One thing I would like to point out, I'm just not sure if it's just because the Braxtons and the people that they in their lives are just up there in age, but why is it that it seems like a lot of the Braxton family members are dealing with health issues, whether that's Vaughn with how he
married in.
Yes, he married in, but still he has some health problems. And
heart.
Yes, heart
Him.
problems.
The way he's eating, he's overweight, and the way he's eating. I don't think
they really changed how they ate, at least from what we've seen on their cooking show. But maybe they've changed since this aired.
Who?
Vaughn and Trina, because on their cooking show, the types of foods that they cook, they try to be a little bit healthy, but they could be healthier. But
okay, so what are you saying about the Braxtons?
About how there's just so many family members that are dealing with health issues.
Where to deal with food. I mean, even Tamar's son is overweight. But remember, that's her cooking family. They came on. Remember, Miss Evelyn used to cook a lot. So she must be a great cook. She's got a cookbook. So I think that she's a great cook. So one of the things about the girls is they love to cook. So that's one of the things that we don't get to see them do anymore. Hang around in the kitchen, sing,
That would be
and
nice.
cook them. They don't do that anymore. They so at a division, you don't. I'm sorry, you wasn't into them and the years that they, remember as they said, and I'm glad that Tamar mentioned it. They the only family, Black reality family, that's been on for 10 years or more. How many years? That is to be congratulated.
That is true.
I'm sad that you're in years, but just at that moment, I was able to share a time where they would sit around the table and sing, and in the kitchen, and sing and cook. And sometimes when they did it, Miss Evelyn would be there and be in all of her glory, because that's what she loved.
Well, they started out in 2011, so that was 14 years ago.
Wow. So they the only Black family that's been around. Yes, so that's a lot to be said to them. Woo, 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 woo. We give you your props and we give you your flowers.
That's amazing.
You are right. That is staggering amazing.
Yes.
Yes. So they up there with sister wives and the housewives.
Yep.
The only Black family. Amen for that.
Yes.
I hope y'all continue on.
Yeah,
but y'all endings days don't look good. Y'all, we're not going to end like this, though. We're not going to end like this.
Please don't let us end like this.
Don't end like this. Y'all got to do another season because it can't end like this.
No, it's too messy. A whole lot of mess. But one thing, so outside of that was talking about Miss Evelyn and her health issues.
And now thinking about them, I think when I'm thinking about Tawanda, it just sounds like a lot of he say, she said.
Yes.
Well, I heard you say it, but you didn't hear me say it.
That's true.
I heard you say it, but you didn't hear me say that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want you at my wedding?
Exactly.
Why? Because first you said I was the matron of honor. Yeah, because everybody was a matron of honor. That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was mind blowing because I was just like, wait a minute.
Because when she heard somebody else is the matron of honor, she thinking it's only her.
Right.
But everybody, because it's only supposed to be one. But she had no idea that everybody was a matron of honor. So that cleared up a whole lot.
Yeah, but still doesn't mean a reason not to show up to her wedding.
She said she heard. So I don't know what dog went back and carried that bone.
Well,
it doesn't make sense for her to not want her in the wedding, especially when Tamar said she wanted me to be a matron honor, and then she got somebody else she didn't want me to be a matron honor, and she like, why wouldn't I want you to be a matron? Everybody was a matron of honor. That cleaned up everything, because Tawanda was like, even the most like everybody matron of honor. That was crazy.
That was.
So that made sense. So she didn't put no favor over nobody.
No,
so she wanted all her matron of honors. This is what she wanted. I wanted all my matron of honors that know me. Y'all fix my wedding for me.
Yes.
The way you know I like it. I want y'all ain't got to come and ask me. You know what I like. You're all my matron of. Take an assignment and do it.
Yes.
If you're going to do the baby shower, you're going to do the bridal shower, just do it. But no strippers, okay? No strippers. Do what you want. You know me.
Yep.
You're going to do my wedding. Look, I got a lot in my wedding. I'm doing that. Y'all help me, but whatever y'all do, just do it. You know what I like. You my friends, you my matron of honors. So nobody is to one thing. Take a task, and that's what you work on. And they couldn't do that. I don't think the sisters couldn't do that. No. Well, no, Trina did.
Yes, the only one.
Trina did. And she only had one more after that. Oh, Tamar and Tony. I told y'all, Tony, every time the show come on, Tony is working. Every time the show come on, I told you Tony is working. Tony is about, look, I got to do this. I got to do that. But my lupus. And she always do it. I told you.
She always does it.
She always do it. Never fails.
No.
Go ahead.
My question is I wonder, now that I'm starting to realize or starting to notice throughout the episodes, Does Tawanda want to be like catered to for this wedding?
Yes, she's supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe not to the extreme. Okay, well, then again, she did have her arm in a cast, so she couldn't reach for the salt.
I think that Trina should have got the salt for it, like regardless. I forgot all about her arm.
I did. She's trooping.
I don't understand why Trina wouldn't do that. That was trippy for me because she would do anything for her. I don't know why. I don't know if she thinks she was showing off for the, and she would say things. Why can't you do it? Because
I'm getting married.
I'm getting married. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
She's just in a daze. She can't believe that she found love like that. I never knew love like this before. Dance. And I'm lonely evermore since you came into my life. You haven't seen that?
No. And I'm happy for Tawanda. For sure.
Yeah.
Really, I am. And no matter what, she's going to get this wedding. Even it came down to when it came out to picking out the color, because she wanted the specific type of lavender that she loves.
Mm.
Very interesting style dressing that she's picking, but hey, that's Tawanda and her fashion sense. Yet this style of purple she wants, I'm sure that the guy was able to get the company to fast pace it, make it for her, because he said she was going to have to wait at least a month or two before she could even get the dress.
Chocolate and lavender, purple,
Mm-hmm.
purple lavender, whatever.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. It's beautiful, and she should desire to get what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
After all, she is getting married.
She's getting married, and she just want to be the center. And she was saying, and that's true. She show up for everything with them. She does. She shows up. But it was so ugly that they started getting into the fact that you are a thief.
Yes.
And you slept with the man, Tony's man.
Tony's man.
Go ahead, baby Crone. I
Yes.
just don't know what to say. It just, that was sad to me.
That really was sad when they finally came together. This was supposed to be a coming together for the sisters at this dinner table.
I think, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I think that when Tamar said,
mm-hmm.
I gave you the money for your house.
Yeah.
I think that was too much.
That was. You saw
that was
face.
Too much. That was too much, Tamar. Mm-hmm. That you didn't have to go there, but you had already walked in there with the envelopes, with your vanilla, with your butter envelopes, and you came out. You came in ready to start.
She was.
You didn't come there to resolve. Mm-hmm. You came there to fight.
She did. And
what you got was a fight.
That was true.
That's what you got. You come barging in there, being all tacky, loud, and I don't care. That's how I saw her. Mm-hmm. She never ceased to never surprise me. Nope. She's always going to do what she's going to do. Mm-hmm. It's such a shame because she does do good. And I'm so sick and tired of people filling her head up with this. You the show. You the drama. You look a hot mess. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look good.
It does not.
No one that plays the drama, that plays the villain look good. No. Nobody wants to be the villain.
No, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. Mm-hmm. And you play it so well.
She does.
You like chaos.
She does.
Anarchy. Mm-hmm. You didn't come there to make no peace. You came there for war. What? Good TV.
Yeah. All because they want to stop her business. Let's not forget that.
With no proof. You just assumed. So whoever did it, it didn't want all that.
It did not.
They're sad and they done talk to you. We don't want the story out, but you're going to do it anyway. And as far as I'm concerned, and you know how I feel about this, I feel as though sometimes things need to just be in the closet with your family. Not everything needs to be out for the world to chew on and gobble it up like it's Thanksgiving turkey. Mm-hmm. Not my life. Sometimes you won't want the world to know everything. It's not good to know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Her story had already been out there circulated. We already heard the story
Years ago.
And now, and we done seen it. And then the sickening part is, I see people digging this dead man up. This is sacrilegious.
Mm-hmm.
To sit him on a stake to dry.
Yes.
Be grateful that nothing happened. Be grateful.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
This is just somebody coming on to a young girl out of pocket. And yes, Trina is a victim. She didn't do it.
No.
She has to deal with it too. She had to get therapy. She had to deal with this. So yes, the girl was a victim, but the wife is a victim too.
Yep.
They both need therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not Trina's job to fix her brokenness. Mm-hmm. How can Trina fix anything when Trina broken?
Exactly.
The blind leading the blind.
Mm-hmm.
Two blind mice. She did the right thing. She got therapy. A neutral party.
Yes.
She got out there. She said what she wanted to say. But old Tamar wanted to dig up those dead bones, need a storyline, make an entrance, brought her from Spain, brought her here. And now look at this. For what?
Yeah.
For us to know that you done slept with Tony's ex-boyfriend?
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Multiple, maybe.
Tawanda told.
I bet Tawanda would after Tamar came for her like that.
You ain't had to come for it like that. And when she knocked that thing over, Tawanda looked at it like, girl, you know better. Yeah. I like Tawanda, so you all know. But Tamar was out of pocket.
Tamar really was.
She was out of pocket. And she had to say that. And then next thing you know, we found out Tawanda is a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they all got something. And then the next thing I know, Tamar blaming her for sleeping with Tony's boyfriend.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Mm-mm.
I can't see that. And I wouldn't have believed much of it, but I saw people show videos where Birdman is on the stage doing something and Tamar is wiping his head.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? What are you? You're the same girl that got hooked up with Mandisi.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, I could see you doing it.
Mm-hmm, yep.
I could see it. Especially when she get to drinking. Because every time she get to drinking, she like to bend over and twerk and she don't care if she's straight and gay.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. And now she's going around wanting everybody to think you was a virgin for a year. Stop it. Who cares?
Not I.
Woo, I don't care what you do with your twat. Do what you want to do. It's yours. What do we care? If she can, girl, nobody care about who you having sex with. No. Somebody bring it up. All of a sudden, I haven't had sex in a year.
Mm-hmm. And Tony said that's not true.
You probably had sex with Birdman. That don't make sense. Because honestly, if I saw my sister, God rest their soul, doing something like that to my boyfriend or my husband, they done lost their mind. Mm-hmm. If he ain't about to pass out and this ain't about saving his life, what are you doing touching him like that?
Yeah.
I would have an issue with that. But that lets me know if you do that, you'll do something else. And this is just my opinion. You can leave what you think down
That's true. That was a
below.
little too close and personal.
Just too personal. But I tell you one thing, I ain't never see Tony rise up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Tony said, just all I want you to say on national TV, because they all said, no, let this play out.
Mm-hmm.
So they must was ready for Tamar. They was ready for her. They was ready. They was ready because you could tell they was like, this crazy beast is going to come up in here, but we ready for crazy. We're going to meet crazy today. Because I tell you, all of them went buck wild, okay? Other than Trina.
Yeah, other than Trina.
Oh my God. I like the way Tawanda said, okay, that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you a thief too. Called her a thief.
Yeah.
You a thief of men. You slept with Tony's boyfriend. I was like,
people's man.
oh my God. Now you know she flew up on the table like she was sitting on hot grease and knocked the cup, and Tawanda was like, bingo. You know better.
Yeah.
You done mess with Tony.
Yep.
They came ready for you. Huh?
And it was all warning her.
Yeah. And Tony was saying, all I want you to do, just say I don't do nothing for you, Tamar.
Yep.
Say it on camera. Say it on camera.
And she did.
She ain't want to do it.
No, she didn't.
She ain't want to do it. She ain't want to do it. She ain't want to do it. She didn't want to do it. She kept on saying, but I'm talking about this right here. But Tony was like, wait a minute. I want you to say to me
on national television
that I don't do nothing for you. Say it. And she was like, you don't do nothing for me. She just can't. She did. Oh, holy cow. When she went,
she finally had to cave
because she wanted to stick with her point about that. Yes. And I think what Tony wanted is just keep me out of all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I ain't had nothing to do with it. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. No. But just the idea that I covered you, protect you, and I'm telling you, just leave me out of this.
Yes. All the hard work she does.
All this, that's what I got out of it. Mm-hmm. Just leave me out of it. But Tamar was like, nope. You did it. She said, Tamar. So she's like appalled. So we don't know who did it. But you know what? It's the family lawyer. It would be funny if Miss Evelyn did it or Michael did it.
Mm. You're right. That would be good.
It's the family lawyer.
It is the family lawyer.
Maybe one of them did do it, but maybe Michael did it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do it, but she had already talked about it. So I thought that was a good episode.
It was.
I really did. Not that the sisters are fighting, but to see Toni Braxton come unglued, she's a feisty mama.
She just needed a reason. She was just like, just say it.
Because she already said she's been sick and tired of her family.
She has.
But I think what she's saying is, they done all did some shady sugar honey iced tea, but what I am sick of most is Tamar. This here, right here, mm-hmm. this one, here,
mm-hmm.
right here.
Totally get it.
I had it up to here with her.
Mm-hmm.
I had it up to here with her. Now, I done had it. Now, you know, she come in here, Bogart, acting like some pit bull, like she gonna do something. I had to knock her down, let her know I am the oldest. You will respect me. Yeah, you can go on and say, I don't do nothing for you, whatever you want. I D-dog double dare you, say it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't want to do it. She ain't want to do it.
She didn't.
She ain't want to do it, y'all. She didn't want to do it. But her ego.
Yes, she was going to back down from that.
Wasn't going to back down. Because Tony put her right there on the spot.
Yep.
And I'll do it and I'll cut you off. And she didn't want it. But you know, Tamar flying high right now. Tamar got all these businesses going. Mm-hmm. Tamar done had a facelift. Allegedly. Tamar done had work done. Tamar looked young and vibrant. So does Candy. They done had some work. They done definitely had work done. So you could see that the work done. She looks good. She's getting a lot of offers. But this is a moment, Tamar. It's a moment. A facelift only lasts 8 years, 7 to 8 years. It's a moment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do understand.
It's only a moment. Enjoy it.
Yes.
But that's your family.
Exactly.
And right now, Tony done cut you off. And I think she cut you off in a way that you will feel it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's not like she can't kiki and laugh in your face. I think she just not going to be there for you no more.
Yep.
That's what I got.
If you say
she cut her off in the worst way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And you could see that it broke her because she rose up on the table and said, I can't believe you chose that anyway, you cocky.
She still chose it anyway.
And she stood up and I don't know. But I don't think that she was going to fight. I think she just got herself together. Said, with my heart, wait a minute.
Yes, that lupus.
Sometimes you have to back down. But Tamar came in there raging. That's my opinion. She came in there raging. She wanted beef. And she got what she was looking for because they was ready for her. I couldn't believe that Tawanda came with gave her a TKO, knocked her completely out of her shoes. She found herself slapping the cup.
I couldn't believe
it. I knew, and I love it because when Tawanda realized what she did with that little arm, she looked and went, bingo, I won that.
Yep.
Go ahead, baby.
Because if he wasn't guilty, you would have had a reaction like
not like that. And then she said, no, you slept with him. Tony sitting back like,
just because I may be a thief doesn't mean
But I don't know if it was Birdman because it says Tony X. And Tony and Birdman is still together.
Well, according to them, one of them said Tony's exes. So I think it's multiple.
But she's married to Birdman.
Yes.
But that's why I found it kind of, because they called the divorce off and then they was going to get it again. But next thing I know, I haven't heard anything. So I even pulled it up to make sure they're still together.
Yeah, we hardly see pictures of them too, though.
And so to see Tamar on the stage, this is a recent act, rubbing the top of her head.
His head,
saying she's there for Tony. I don't know. She,
I don't know.
It's Birdman, not her. No, Birdman. But when I saw that, it gave me pause. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
It gave me pause. If you will, and loud. She was all loud. You know, she got that distinguished voice.
Yeah, you can hear Tamar a mile away. I'm kidding. You know her voice anywhere.
Yes. Well, anyway, I just drift off into Neverland.
Yes, I just wish the only pet peeve I have about the Braxtons is that I wish this dinner scene where the ladies came together.
Yeah.
I wish it would have been all one episode so we could have gotten it digested.
They ain't gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. No.
They were dragging it out for like 2-3 episodes.
3 episodes. So third up. They ain't gonna do that. They have to do it next week though. They have to, unless they're going to have a nice filler. But so far, I'm digging it. It's good. They can let it out because that way they can just let us go on. Because I mean, maybe that's why we didn't hear no more about their marriage or anything. But we know they're together because Tamar was there, rubbing Birdman's head. That's too much. What my man sweat. No, I have an issue. See, I'm feeling my hair. See.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this.
We hope you enjoyed it. You know, I wish that we could go deep on it, but I don't know how to go deep. And, you know, a lot of times people say, oh, everybody knows what it's like to go through this. I don't have that in my family.
Nah.
And I don't want it in my family. That kind of chaos where we got to fight and argue. I don't have that in my family. I don't have that in my family at all. However, in my family, what we do, we don't fight like that. That is just not acceptable. We just don't show up.
That's true.
You just walk away,
Yep,
live your
peacefully,
life.
quietly.
No, it's no argument, no getting to the bottom. You just stop showing up. And everybody know.
Yep, that's true.
And things just go on as usual. Right? And if they'll try to get you back in, but if you decide I'm good out here, we send you peace and love, and you get respected. That's the way our family works.
Very much.
And I like it like that.
You're welcome to show back up.
You're welcome to. You can show up anytime you want. They expect you to, But maybe one day you just never show up.
Yep.
Who knows? But the doors are always open, and the reconciliation is. You show up at a love feast, all said and done. Just like that.
Easy.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how
my family works, just like that. And maybe your family work like that. I'd rather be like that than for me to be out there yelling dirty, disgusting, provocative secrets and doing that. I don't have to worry about none of my siblings sleeping with my man. That would be disgusting for them. That would be absolutely ill.
Yeah. If that should be the new coined term of incest, to sleep, it should be considered incest when you sleep with your sibling's partner.
It is incest, isn't it?
No, incest is only when you sleep with somebody that's blood. But I feel like
that's my sister. Oh,
yeah, sleep.
Well, you're right. It feels like incest because my sister has been with it. So if I slept according to the way I understand STDs, if you slept with that person, you slept with the last 10 people they slept with. Isn't that's what I was told?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So in that sense, that's incest, but in the right way, you are correct. But to me, it's incest.
To me, it's incest.
And that's how my family would take that. You slept with my boyfriend, that's incest. Not cool. You can't bring him around. You might as well just go on and live your life privately and just stay away. Because you're going to be talked about, whispered about. People going to not want to sit by you. They're going to think you've got cooties. It's just not going to be comfortable.
You're not going to bring their man around.
They're just not going to bring it. It's just better for you to do that. And when y'all break up, you can come back in the fold. They know you broke up. And then everything gets normal again.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the way my family rolls. Okay. Yeah. So, but whether that's good, whether that's right or wrong,
easy breezy, beautiful.
I just like it when I look at the way they handle it just makes my heart sad. But they keeping me entertained. That's true. And all I want to know is when we're going to see them next year. So that's a good thing. So with that, I'm enjoying the show.
Yes.
I wish it was on Thursday and not on Friday. But nevertheless, it is what it is. Y'all keep it up. Y'all, I'm proud of y'all. Been on for 14 years.
Yes. Keep
it going. And y'all have been entertaining, all of you. Even the mother, all of you. Even all of you. Trina, Tamar, Tony, all of you have been absolutely entertaining.
Okay.
I think keep the other family members out because you all are enough.
Yep, they are enough.
The girls are enough. And it's just weird to see them move forward without Tracy.
It is.
So you could see how broken it was. And now you see it, but you know what? Sometimes things have to fall down to build up again. But hopefully this time they're going to build this thing on some concrete or cinder blocks.
They need to.
And not on sand. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And this will happen before her mother closed their eyes because that would give her mother the joy. And Miss Evelyn, as I watch this woman age and deteriorate, even though she looks great, I don't think she's 80. How old is she?
Let's see.
And that's just being sick. Her heart is heavy. Can you imagine the weight of this? She probably worry about Tamar like nobody business.
That's true.
And Tony, she love her children.
She is 77.
She's almost 80 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take it easy on Mama Evelyn. Take it easy on her.
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, what do we say?
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed this. I really do. We hope you enjoyed it. We're just going to take our time and talk about it. We'd love to hear your take and what's your commentary, what you come up with. You know, I like to listen to a lot of people commentary because people come from so many different avenues about it, and it gives you so many ways to look at it. You know, so to look at this family, I want them to go on for another years, for as long as they can go, because they are famous and they have been around. And I'm glad that Tamar mentioned that. And with that, I applaud you all. Y'all bringing it, and you put yourselves out there, and it's wonderful, and I enjoy every bit of it. And like I said, I do not hate Tamar at all. I'm just not liking her today, because I can fall back in love with her tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But right now, she's on my sugar honey iced tea list right now. I ain't feeling her, but that could change any moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that can.
Because I definitely just don't dislike her at all. Mm-mm. So with that, I just don't like the things that she does, and it irks me. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, now that we got that all cleared up, we hope that you enjoyed it. Please give us thumbs up. It really helped us with the algorithm so we can grow, people. We need you. People. Help us. Yes, Lord, help us. And with that being said, we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Yes. And until we meet again, you know what we say. Mm-hmm. Sunflowers.